We get into the Yachty stuff. There's a lot of Yachty news this week.
It was.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Shout out to Yachty.
Shout out to Yachty.
What happened with Yachty? Yachty said Atlanta's running shit on the fashion tip.
Yeah, that
was
got him in some hot water.
And the
with
ASAP
New Yorkers.
niggas said whatever they said, right? ASAP, I don't know the gentleman's name, but he responded with a lot of New York facts. Then what else? Yachty did Flagrant.
He did. That's where a lot of this stuff came from, I think. Yeah.
Came from Flagrant.
Did he say Atlanta influences fashion, or did he say all culture? I thought he said Atlanta influences all the culture. I know it was just fashion.
I don't think it's neither.
You don't think Atlanta influences anything?
No, I'm saying not. It don't influence all culture or fashion.
Oh yeah, I thought it was all. I thought he said it influences everything. By the way, we have a company in Atlanta called Atlanta Influences Everything. Everybody wears a shirt. It's kind of like our thing. So if you don't know it, so when Yachty said that, it was really kind of rooted in that statement.
Okay.
Like the mayor wears a shirt. Everybody in Atlanta got a shirt that says Atlanta influences everything.
How can you say Atlanta doesn't influence culture?
I said all culture. I don't agree with that, and I don't agree with them influencing fashion. Not all culture. I mean, there's certain influences that Atlanta has right now, but he said all culture. I disagree.
Okay.
And I don't.
It's the all word.
Yeah, it's the all word.
Got it.
Oh, black culture?
No.
So my thoughts is this. Here's my answer to this, because somebody asked me this. If black people, would you say, influence all cool culture, would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, we
so
do.
the epicenter of black people in America that's thriving the most and the freest and doing everything is Atlanta. So that means that Atlanta probably is the leader of influencer culture based on that.
No.
Yo, Ray.
Let's go. I'm here.
I want to see what you're trying to do just now.
I'm just saying, is it not true though?
No, nigga. Atlanta what? No. Right, get this nigga.
Atlanta what? Say, I want you.
I don't know. Get this nigga. I just know that's disrespectful and it sounds crazy.
Okay, so
Atlanta right now, Atlanta influences music.
Yes. For sure.
In the urban culture, yes. Atlanta's not influencing fashion right now.
At all.
They have some.
What?
Some.
Like what?
I'm saying they have like some clothing lines. They're like people that's in fashion. I'm saying you got to give them that at least. Because
I'm just saying
clothing lines everywhere.
That's my point.
Everybody.
That's my point, though.
We're talking about influence, though, which means it would have to travel outside of Atlanta. That's where the influence comes in. If it starts in Atlanta and now everyone else is doing it, that means you've now influenced other areas. I don't see other areas adapting to Atlanta fashion culture.
Like, can we
They're adapting to New York fashion culture, if anything.
That's a fact.
And it's been that for years.
What's define Atlanta fashion culture? Like
No.
Like,
Pocketbooks.
No.
Is that
this nigga? Let's go. Let's go.
You got nothing to say about that?
If they're responsible for that, though, you got to give it to them.
Maybe men having pockets.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know
Got
that
it.
Atlanta is responsible for niggas wearing bags.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know if it is either. That's why I asked.
Popular in culture for it, yes.
Popularized it,
Yes.
but didn't
What
necessarily
Thug?
start it.
Once like
Thug?
Yeah. That took it mainstream. Niggas was doing
Young
it.
Thug didn't wear a bag before ASAP. Young Thug did not wear a bag before
He wore
ASAP.
pocketbook before ASAP. ASAP wasn't wearing a pocketbook.
Yeah, I'm
It was a
talking about
bag.
pocketbooks.
Yeah.
Like women's fashion.
Yeah.
Versus.
ASAP
Dudes
wore,
wearing women's fashion started in Atlanta.
I gotta go look. I don't know that
Dudes wearing
ASAP
fashion
wasn't doing
started
that
in New
before
York.
some of you niggas.
So Atlanta, we get
Look what we
back.
fighting about right now.
They wear purses.
Yeah, bags. Don't try to jump Ray.
No.
we're not.
Listen, let me tell you
Ice was
something.
fed
He's
up with all
from
that
New York.
Atlanta shit.
I just want to say that.
You don't claim that.
I don't claim I can't though.
I know,
I couldn't. But I'm saying like New York has had a lot of influence. I think our biggest issue has been we just don't ask for the credit, right? So think about back when Jeezy was hot. Remember, he's like, am I not hip hop? He was asking New York, am I not hip hop?
Of course.
New York had a stronghold on culture and everything black.
Right.
And I think we just got to the point where we got so hot that we started trying to, I guess, claim our stake in the culture. Like, well, everybody knows what New York done. Everybody knows you guys have contributed to Timberlands and the hats and all that shit we do. But it's like, can we put our stake? And I think that anytime somebody does that, not New York, it's gonna be some shit.
I do think like all that tall T fashion and all that, even though it was worn up here, I think a lot of that was from Atlanta.
For sure.
Like I give y'all that.
Yeah.
The you know.
By the way, I thank you for giving us some. I humbly thank you for that. I appreciate that. Like, thanks for giving us
it
some.
was shit that started in Atlanta, for sure. But
Also, Yachty told the story about how that him and Drake song got leaked.
yes.
And I think that's where our argument lies.
Yeah.
Right? So, Yachty said that they could not clear the sample for that record with him and Drake.
Super soak, right?
Yeah. Because the gentleman who owned the record he wouldn't clear it due to religious reasons. He's like, this doesn't align with who I am, what y'all are doing with the record, so no, I'm not gonna clear it. We've heard artists do that in the past. Like big artists have done it where, no, I'm not clearing my sample because y'all are using profanity on your records.
Yeah, but they give you a chance to clean it up, right?
Sometimes.
I did the Juicy.
Not all the time.
Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't.
The Juicy beat, they wouldn't allow anybody to curse. What's who?
M2
Mtume.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. They don't want anybody to curse on their record. I heard that Biggie's situation was a little bit different, but I know that Honey Baby, like they've been consistent of, we don't want certain profanities used on this record.
Hov's Streets is Watching song. The sample wouldn't be cleared. He couldn't curse on that record. That's why if you go and get Volume 1 right now, all this, even explicit version, that one song is clean. There's no dirty of that record.
Shit, there was a thing with 10 Crack Commandments with Chuck D because it was about selling drugs.
Yeah, like certain people, what you're doing with my song,
Come on, Chuck D.
I don't align with that, so no. I'm not clearing that.
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, right.
I'm not telling Chuck D a damn thing.
So the guy wouldn't clear the song.
Correct.
Can I ask what the song was?
Some
Does
heat.
anyone know?
Yeah, it was some heat. That's what it was.
Okay.
It was absolutely fire and something that they both could have used in this very moment.
And they so Yachty gave it to Casanat, who played it on his stream, and the song is now out. Now it's not out officially on like a DSP. You can't purchase it, but it's out. You can go to YouTube and hear the song. It's
Sounds
out.
like just the type of song I need coming out of Crisis Management. This song is really good. It is. I tried to hate on it when it was on. I tried, but I couldn't. Head starts nodding, niggas start singing.
So our debate there is, what side of that do you fall on? Is Yachty wrong for passing it off to Casanat to now play, even knowing that the person whose sample you used did not approve of this? Or is he, oh well, my nigga, I'm doing it anyway, and is he right in that? And that's the question for the room.
I'm pretty sure we all know where Joe stands on this.
Oh no, the room bind is Joe.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go last to like try to add some suspense to what I think.
I mean, for me, you know, once you hear it, it's in the air. It's like, I can't say to Joe, I want to ask Joe a question. And then he says no, and I'm like, well, Alec, I didn't ask the question, and I didn't ask that then. No, once it's in the air, I can do what I want with it. It's here. I can put it out. I can have somebody else put it out. And by the way, the #1 DSP in the world is YouTube. That is the #1 DSP in the world. It's just anybody can monetize it. So you see, they putting it out. So somebody's gonna hear it. If somebody's gonna hear it, you might as well take advantage of it and give some guidelines to something. Like if or some random kid in West Bubblefuck is gonna be upload the song on his YouTube page, he's gonna make the money. Somebody gonna make the money from the song.
But to the dude, it wasn't even about the money. It's this is who I am. It's back to image, likeness, shit like that. Like, this is my sample that you're using. I don't want it attached to the message you put in your music. So no, I don't give you the okay to use it. I'm not signing off on that. I'm with him. If especially because he listed like, yo, religiously, morally, I don't want myself attached to that. For you to just say, all right, I heard you, my nigga, I'm gonna put it out anyway, that's kind of fucked up.
Has everybody ever seen the movie? It's a movie called The Founder, the McDonald's movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a famous line in the movie where the guy says to everybody, when he realizes this guy, Ray Crockett,
yeah.
rolling around, he says, there's a wolf in the hen house. At that moment, there's a wolf in the hen house, my nigga. What are we talking about? Here's the song. The wolf's in the hen house. Are we gonna control the wolf? Or are we gonna let the wolf do whatever it wants and like that? So my thing is this, is once you put something out, anytime you put anything out, you're given a chance for it to be interpreted how people want it to be and used how they want it to be.
But what I'm talking about is before it even goes out.
No, I'm saying.
I didn't get to the
you're
part
talking about
of it
their
going out
song.
yet.
I'm talking about my song that I don't want them to use.
Right.
Yeah.
Once I put that out, I'm putting that out for other people to use or enjoy, however they choose to use or enjoy, even if that means sampling it for something and put it out. I have to know that.
Well, is the song?
See,
I'm assuming that the song is fairly old, so sampling wasn't really a thing. This is an assumption. Like, let's just say the song is from the 70s. I need more backstory on what the song actually is. But let's just say it's from the 70s. I don't think 70s artists were thinking about, a song in the song being used in the future for sampling purposes. That wasn't really.
Hip-hop started that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So people didn't really think that would be what would be to come in the future. So, I mean, I align with Ice on this.
But
go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. Go ahead, finish.
No, I was just gonna say I align with what you say. Like as the artist, I would hope that my words saying I don't want you to use my song morally, ethically, religiously, I don't align with your values, and I think that putting it out is basically a fuck you to me.
That's how I feel it's a fuck you, because we do have sampling laws in place. So even if you didn't know about it in the 70s, you didn't intend on it. Today, I can't go and take a Michael Jackson joint, flip the sample, and now go make money off of that.
It's not a new song. It's the sample is from the dude Mr. Hotspot, who's like a
Yes,
comedian,
social
influencer
media
dude.
influencer.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
but in my mind, I don't think it's a fuck you. I think it's a fuck you too.
Neutral Budden.